There is a term that describes what happens in a country when politics replaces science. It's called Lysenkoism, and I'll tell you the story about how it has led to millions of deaths. In the 1930s, there was this Soviet scientist named Trofim Lysenko, and he convinced Joseph Stalin, the leader of the Soviet Union at the time, that modern genetics, what we call Mendelian genetics, was wrong. And not just that it was wrong, but that it was a bourgeois pseudoscience. It was the science of the capitalist elite. The Mendelian genetics says that some traits are inherited and fixed. And to Stalin, this sounds dangerously close to saying that something like inequality could be natural. Lysenko's ideas gave them a beautiful political alternative. He claimed that you could train crops to grow the way that you wanted, to survive harsh winter conditions, and that they would simply pass those improvements on. If true, it meant that not just society, but nature itself could be engineered to fit the perfect communist ideal. Science needs to be able to self-correct. It's one of the features. Bad ideas get challenged. Experiments get repeated. Evidence gets tested, and slowly the truth is unveiled. Under Stalin, that process was completely destroyed. Lysenkoism became the state doctrine, and any scientist who challenged it or disagreed with it were silenced, imprisoned, and in some cases just executed. Now, with the real experts gone, Soviet agriculture predictably collapsed, crops failed, and between 1 to 2 million people starved. Not just from bad weather, but because political ideology replaced scientific evidence. One thing that I've learned as an astrophysicist is that the universe does not care about ideology. It is politics agnostic. It doesn't care one way or another. If you don't understand genetics and biology, crops will fail. If you don't understand germ theory, pandemics will spread. If you don't understand geoscience and climate science, sea levels will rise. When you silence scientists, you blind yourselves to reality. You remove the ability that you have to course correct until some catastrophe forces a correction. Lysenkoism killed millions because scientific truth and evidence lost to ideology. And it should disturb every thinking person right now that our government is currently running this exact same playbook, elevating ideologically aligned pseudoscience and ignoring mountains of expert evidence. Anti-intellectualism comes at a very steep price.